I don't have the ignition obviously hooked up to this. We just picked it up this way. The guy had the ignition just sitting like that. This goes to the starter generator. That's how I started it. I just touched the thing on there and fired up. This is kind of a weird looking 12 horse. It's got the fuel pump down there for a Tecumseh engine, but you don't see many of them like that. They don't have it hooked up, obviously. It's just running very straight up to the tank. I don't know why it's unhooked. I have no idea. This is just the way we got it. But it does seem to run pretty good. Carburetor works real good. Throttle's up and down. I notice the throttle shaft is really nice and snug on it too. It hasn't been torn apart or anything. I mean, we just took it apart and cleaned it, but it didn't have any gas in it, and all it had was like a little bit of dust in the bottom of it. That was it. That and this thing leaked right here. And a little spring thing you put in, so I just put a rubber washer on there, or a rubber O-ring, and a screw, and then tightened it down because them things always junk out. I guess the guy said that we got this from said that it sat for 2 years. But as you can see, like that throttle shaft has like no play whatsoever back and forth. So that's in real good shape. I mean, when I had that apart to put that in there because that was leaking, that was so clean on the inside, and I could see where like there's been no screwdriver marks, so it's been untouched. I guess he said this was totally rebuilt, though, the starter generator. This even had the cigarette lighter on it. So it's got that little rubber on there to probably keep, you know, rain or anything from getting in it. I don't know if it works or not, because a lot of the wiring here is unhooked, so hydro seems to work pretty good. It goes forward and backwards like it's supposed to. I notice like when you have this forward or whatever, you push in the clutch, it takes it back though as you push on it. So that's kind of a cool feature that makes it go right to neutral. This doesn't look like it works though. Parking brake. This I notice works because you can tow it with it up. Anyways, I'm gonna part this whole thing out like I do with everything. This has got all the hubcaps on it. As you can see, they're all rusty. But if a person was to wire wheel them and then take them in and have them nickel plated and dipped in chrome, they'd be really nice because they're not all dented up. You can see it just sat outside is all. Tires actually look in really nice shape as well. I mean, they're not weathered. You know what I mean? Except for down the middle, but it's like they always do that. See, there's no weathering on the edge. Same on the inside as well. So the tires are in really nice shape. Except for the front ones, they're all pretty bad, it looks like. Yeah, they're all weathered. Gas tank is really nice and clean on the inside. Except for that thing's gone, but You don't hardly ever even see them in that good a shape. I did notice this engine though. First thing I wanted to do was check it out to see if the solid state ignition in this did have spark, and it did. When I went to screw that out, they put a Healy coil in that. So I just tightened it back down and it seems to be fine. But just so the person knows, I guess that's about it for as far as what I know now, as of now.